everyone, my name is Tracy and welcome to FilmSpan. FilmSpan is my channel where I will be discussing and posting my experience and opinions about different types of creative works. The creative works I want to focus on specifically will be pertaining to music, TV shows, and movies. The reason I created this channel and the reason I wanted to create this channel is because I am a very big fan of a lot of different types of creative works in the genres that I've listed previously. Also, just a really quick side note, if you guys see me darting my eyes a lot, it is just purely because I have notes written down just so that I'm keeping myself on track and I'm making sure that I'm touching the important point. So let's get to that part. Hi, everyone. As mentioned, I'm Tracy. I'm 24 years old. I grew up as a Disney kid and also a theater kid. So I was that person who would always kind of take creative works too seriously in that way where I'm like, no, but you guys don't understand. This is so creative because they took the concept of this and then they turned it into that. That is like brilliant. They did that. I was that kid, and I realized as I've grown older, almost every single person is that kid. It just depends on the niche that they are that kid for. For example, like I've had people nerd out to me about tennis, and I'm like, that's crazy. And then I'll turn around and do the same thing to them about like a movie that just dropped, like Sinners or something. And they'll be like, oh, cool. But it's that same thing for both of us where we gain so much joy from just sharing and being able to discuss with people things that we have seen, whether or not we enjoyed it or not. But yeah, I just really want to make this channel the space for that. I also want to talk about what my experience with creative works is and why I think I'm so attached to them. And it is because they were there for me in very dark periods of my life. It was an escape for me as a child. It really truly was. It gave me an opportunity to be able to escape into a world, whether that world was a fun world to be in or not. It still gave me an opportunity to escape into it, even just for an hour or two. So that is why I'm so attached to spiritual works, and that is why I think I started thinking of spiritual works so critically, which is what this channel is. I'm hoping to create a space where I can share my opinions and takes on creative works, and then also get to hear from you guys in the comments or on post about how you felt about that creative work, because I truly can't stress enough, I'm so excited to have those conversations, those back and forths of why you think this was the message behind the work or why I think this was the message. Obviously, it's also supposed to be a positive environment. We can have those discussions and still keep everything positive. And that is what I'm hoping for my channel to be as well. YouTube is actually, and the reason why that was the main platform I wanted to market on, is that was also one of the spaces that essentially gave me an escape as a child. I remember watching, reaction videos or watching commentators or watching sketch comedy and just feeling so, I don't want to say parasocial, but I didn't feel like I knew those people at all, but I just kind of felt like, man, you're making me think about this project. You're making me critically analyze this thing. And I love that. I love when a concept or an idea or someone can make me think, take a step back and go, oh, wow, what does that mean? Or, oh, I didn't realize that could have been the intent or that was the perspective. So, and I felt like YouTube, a lot of the content I enjoyed specifically did do that. And then also with the comedy sketches, they were an escape for a laugh. I mean, I saw those dynamics of those groups of people getting along, laughing, having a great time on camera, wanted to be a part of that. And I feel like YouTube has done so much for me in reference to giving me an escape. And that's why I wanted to create this channel, was because I wanted to also be able to reciprocate that back to people who may also need an escape, because it does get better, truly. But yeah, that's why I wanted to do this, and that's why I wanted to start this channel so badly. Oh yes, I wanted to also talk about what exactly I wanted the channel to be in reference to my content schedule. Right now, the content schedule that I have created is Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. Mondays, I will focus on movies, so I call Mondays Movie Monday, where I will pick a movie, or depending on once I grow my following, I have my audience pick a movie, and I will, if I've already seen it, I'll just rewatch it to refresh my memory, or I'll watch it for the first time. Then I'll come back with an analyzation and to go over some conclusions that I drew on that project. And then on Thursdays, my goal is to do what is called Therapy Thursday. The reason I'm calling it Therapy Thursday is because music was a very big therapeutic thing for me. And if you haven't already guessed, yes, Therapy Thursdays are going to be about music. So I'm going to pick, my goal is to pick specifically an album, like a body of work to then go over and discuss. I'm going to try to avoid EPs or singles. If it is a really solid EP and I just can't help myself, I want to talk about it and I feel like I could talk about it for 3 hours, then great. I will do that. That'll be the direction that I will go in. I'm just going to focus on albums for the time being while I'm creating my platform still. Then we have Sunday. So Sunday will be what is called Show Sunday. Show Sunday is when I will be reviewing different TV shows. The thing is, a lot of TV shows like The Simpsons or Family Guy are endless. I don't think they're ever truly going to end. And that is where the issue lies, is because I won't be able to fully be able to break down, review, and then analyze the body of work when it doesn't end. So, my focus with TV shows is to specifically focus on TV shows that have a conclusion. There's no indicator at all that that show will continue. They have said that it's concluded. This is what we have. That's the entire body of work we have for it. Those are the TV shows I'll focus on. I also will do more specialized TV show reviews. So, what I mean by that is with my first uploads being in December, I'll be doing a holiday special. So, for December, my plan with TV shows is that I'm going to do different TV shows and their Christmas specials. So, I'm going to pick all the TV shows Christmas specials, then I'm going to review them and then, uh, let you guys know how I felt about it. So, that is going to be my plan with TV shows at this time. That may again change in the future. I am just trying to get my foot in the door right now just to see what works for me. If you guys have any advice, please feel free to share. I really appreciate it. Like, genuinely, anything that'll help me grow, I would really appreciate. But yeah, so that is kind of what I just wanted to say. I just wanted to introduce myself so you get to know me a little bit before we go on this journey. I like to think I'm funny. I'm going to be honest. I truly sometimes I'm like, ugh. But, please join me on this journey. Even if you don't think I'm funny, maybe my takes make you think, or maybe you disagree with them and you want to have a conversation about it. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys today. Thank you for watching my video. See you on the next one. Bye, everyone.